What is an addictive personality? Addiction is a complex phenomenon that affects individuals from all walks of life. It can take many forms, from substance abuse to compulsive behaviors such as gambling, gaming, or internet use. Addiction can be difficult to understand and even harder to treat, which is why understanding the underlying factors that contribute to addiction is critical. One such factor is the concept of an addictive personality. An addictive personality is a term used to describe a set of traits or characteristics that predispose individuals to addiction. These traits may include impulsivity, sensation-seeking, risk-taking, lack of self-control, and difficulty coping with stress. While not everyone with these traits will develop an addiction, they may be more susceptible to the development of addictive behaviors than others. The concept of an addictive personality is not new. It has been a topic of debate and research for decades. In the early 20th century, researchers began to explore the relationship between personality traits and addiction. One of the most influential of these early researchers was Sigmund Freud, who believed that addiction was a symptom of deeper psychological issues. Today, the concept of an addictive personality is still a topic of interest in the field of psychology. While there is no consensus on what constitutes an addictive personality, there is a growing body of research that suggests that certain traits and characteristics may increase the risk of addiction. One of the most significant traits associated with an addictive personality is impulsivity. Impulsivity refers to the tendency to act on impulse without considering the consequences of one's actions. Individuals who are highly impulsive may be more likely to engage in risky behaviors, including substance abuse, gambling, or other addictive behaviors. Sensation-seeking is another trait that is often associated with an addictive personality. Sensation-seeking refers to the tendency to seek out new and exciting experiences, often at the expense of one's own safety or well-being. Individuals who are high in sensation-seeking may be more likely to experiment with drugs or engage in other risky behaviors. Another trait that may be associated with an addictive personality is risk-taking. Risk-taking refers to the willingness to take risks or engage in activities that may have negative consequences. Individuals who are high in risk-taking may be more likely to engage in substance abuse or other addictive behaviors. Lack of self-control is another trait that may be associated with an addictive personality. Individuals who have difficulty controlling their impulses may be more likely to engage in addictive behaviors, as they may be unable to resist the urge to engage in these behaviors even when they know they should not. Finally, difficulty coping with stress is another trait that may be associated with an addictive personality. Individuals who have a hard time coping with stress may be more likely to turn to drugs, alcohol, or other addictive behaviors as a way of coping with their stress. While the concept of an addictive personality is still a topic of debate in the field of psychology, there is a growing body of research that suggests that certain traits and characteristics may increase the risk of addiction. Understanding these traits and characteristics can help clinicians and researchers develop better strategies for preventing and treating addiction. In conclusion, addiction is a complex phenomenon that affects individuals from all walks of life. The concept of an addictive personality is one way of understanding the factors that contribute to addiction. While not everyone with these traits will develop an addiction, they may be more susceptible to the development of addictive behaviors than others. By understanding the traits and characteristics associated with an addictive personality, clinicians and researchers can develop better strategies for preventing and treating addiction.